So good to see Jenna from Great Expectations. And of course, Jimmy Jam, that's helping out Tail Waggers Charitable Foundation, my dog foundation. Very, very proud of that. But Sonny's, grab a fork, a cocktail, and your walking shoes, because the next guest is basically a walking love song to St. Augustine. She eats local, sips local, tells all the stories, and somehow we just found out she's royalty. She's not a grad. I'd like to also clear up. Also clearing up, she's not a grad from Flagler College. Yes. We heard that on the streets. We're definitely going to squash that rumor. Molly, welcome to the show. Sunny TV, first time ever.
Yes. Hey, guys. Thanks for having me. Excited to be here.
So excited to have you here. Oh, my God. So, by the way, I would just like to say, word on the street is that you are a real live princess.
Yes, by marriage. My husband is half Nigerian. His dad and grandpa were Nigerian Ezes, kings there. So my husband is a prince, therefore I am technically.
So what kind of jewelry are we talking about?
Oh my God!
I'm actually not a big jewelry girl. I'm a big turquoise girl. I'm actually a cowgirl. So I'm a big turquoise. Yeah.
You know, it's funny. We're going to fall into that conversation too. Molly, you have a tallow company. Am I saying that right? What is that?
Tallow. So it's natural ancestral skincare. It's literally so natural and clean you could eat it. I don't recommend it, but you absolutely could.
Wow.
So tallow skincare, we got into. We'd started using it for our family, having dry skin, and we started buying it. And we're like, this is amazing. We want to make this ourselves. Also, a lot of the different tallows. One thing I didn't like about them is some of them smell very beefy. I will use it. I don't want to smell like I rub bacon grease on myself.
Yeah, we don't want the meat sweats.
Our tallow smells delicious. We use essential oils with a lot of them. Our really popular one is lavender. Also, for people who don't like scents, we actually use local raw honey. So it has a really nice light honey scent as well.
Is it sticky though?
So it's not at all.
Okay.
And we actually, one thing, people put it on, it feels kind of like oily when you first put it on, but it is so compatible with our skin. It goes layers into our skin. Other like most lotions you put on, it's on the top layer, you wash it, it's gone.
What's the texture like? Like cocoa butter kind of?
Kind of like cocoa butter, but we also put beeswax in it, so it actually is perfect for under makeup. It does gives you a matte finish. So it
nice.
gives you, you're not oily, you're not dewy. I mean, in the light, natural dewy way, but
yeah, well, you can add your serum if you need that dewy
right.
glow.
You guys,
it's great.
If you see her, when you see her in person, because
oh my God, stunning.
You have no idea. Her skin is like porcelain. It's like airbrushed lady.
So we did clear up the rumor, not a Flagler College
but a princess.
grad. But how did you get to St. Augustine and fall in love with it?
Oh my gosh, 5 years ago, we came here on vacation, and I was literally, I'm obsessed with the beach, all things like European. Coming here, it's like the perfect combo of both.
Yeah.
And I literally came here, and I'm like, we could live like this.
So
like,
where'd you come
people
from?
live like this. So, mostly born and raised in Oregon. I've lived all over the country, though.
We have huge Oregon fans. Shout out to Sylvia Brown. Yes, that's awesome.
So...
and Nicole. I got you, Nicole. I got you in there.
So Oregon's beautiful. I love people. A lot of people in Florida are like, why'd you move from Oregon? But I'm like, I love sunshine.
Yeah.
And 9 months a year not seeing the sunshine can be brutal.
It's we saw Sleepless in Seattle, which is all sort of in that sort of vein. It's very rainy, very gray. Okay, wow.
It's moody and fun on those like days you want to be moody and fun.
I love an emo moment.
Yeah,
so.
for real. I'm okay with the occasional rainy day, those storms we get here.
Me too.
I'm all about them too.
Yeah.
But for the most part, I like thrive on sunshine. So I have been
I'm solar powered.
Yeah.
Agreed. So I've been here a year and a half living my best life.
That's amazing. And you're Explore St. Augustine with Molly, right?
Yes.
On Instagram.
Yes.
Big handle. I'm going to encourage all Sunnies to follow, because this is going to be such a cool thing, because you really do dive into the minutia of our town, which I love. And just seeing it on your perspective, it just kind of brings a fresh new canvas to our city. What are some of the things you like to focus on and highlight?
Gosh, I love everything about it. I'm a big, I grew up as my dad was in history. I'm a big history nerd. Okay. I'm all about our city's history. I just feel like it makes the whole place come to life.
Yes.
I'm also big on ambiance. So any place that has character, ambiance, which we have so many, everything is like that, right? It's like walking. I still am a giddy tourist here. It's been a year and a half, and I'm walking down the streets and still every day, me and my kids are we get to live here. This is so awesome.
Awesome.
And there's just always something to explore.
Listen,
there's
if you are
so much stuff.
if you're a history buff and you like Jimenez Facio House does a lecture series, and it's really, really, really fun. We'll go, and I got to introduce you to Julia because she's super, super great, very vibrant young lady. But they do really cool history things on like how St. Augustine was, back in the day when it was started. Did you know like most of downtown was basically underwater? Like their boats would park up to that big gazebo in the quad there. The boats would park. That was where the dock was. So a couple years ago, archaeologists found a boat underneath King Street, and they had to like excavate it out. It was pretty amazing, but I didn't know all of these different nuances about our town.
So in the like plaza area.
Yes.
What?
Isn't that amazing?
That is amazing. I love that. That's so cool.
Right now, for our book club, we're reading Wicked St. Augustine.
Oh my God, it's amazing.
Ooh.
This is so cool. Like back in the Prohibition days, we got to interview Ann Colby, and it talks all about like how prostitution and drugs and rock and roll were basically during the Prohibition time was outlawed in the rest of the country.
Yeah.
Not in St. Augustine. We said that's keeping the peace in the streets. So amazing, right? I love this
I love
town.
that kind of weird history. It's kind of my favorite too.
So tell me what your favorite part of town is. What is that history moment that was like, I love that little story?
Gosh, let's see, history moments. I just love all the history and learning. The thing that's interesting is going on tours, right, with different tour guides, different companies, different things. It's amazing how you learn, even sitting here today, like learning different history from different people. So, and how it kind of you can go on the same tour, I feel like, with a different person.
Oh, yeah.
And it slightly changes each time. So I love learning everyone's different interpretations of different things as well.
Yes.
And even the people, like, I'm part of the tasting tour, so the people that are coming on my tasting tours, they've done other tours, and I'm like giving them a little bits of the tour, the history here and there, and they are adding to it, and like, so it's just kind of a learning. I mean, history is, we've got our basic textbook stuff, right? But it's also word of mouth.
Oh, yeah.
Like, and it's also, everyone has their different twists.
That's what I love, honey.
It's kind of cool.
We want
it just
the gossip.
is changing.
We want the tea. We want the
Exactly.
drama.
And
What did
that's what
she had said? But yeah, you said tasting tours.
Yes.
This is amazing. They are a part of our Sonny's list. We love tasting tours. Obviously, we've been on the.
Nikki's amazing.
Oh, so cool.
Is. Yes,
so
tasting tours,
talk about this partnership, and you're working with a very famous celebrity pirate on the coming up this season.
Yes. So tasting tours I've been doing since about October, and it's been the perfect way to kind of incorporate everything I love. I love people. I love having fun. I love our city and sharing our food, our drinks, everything about it. So it's been an awesome way to incorporate all of kind of my favorite things.
Yeah.
It's been the perfect blend of all of it. And yes, we're super excited tomorrow night. We're all going on
I
a
can't
tour
wait.
with the one and only Captain Mayhem.
Oh, we're big fans of Mayhem over here. I
So
love it.
the coolest thing.
How do you keep the women away from Captain Mayhem? He is a panty anthem in this town. I'm going to say it here first.
I will tell you, when he came on the show, I like to do jokes, like punny jokes.
Oh, yeah, listen to this. Yeah.
He got a couple of them, so I was like, no, I'm going to stump you. I stumped Captain Mayhem with my joke.
You did. He's never heard your joke before. That's why you're
Right.
extraordinary. So, yeah, talk about this tour. Did you get to pick the places that you guys are going, or was that the Tasting Tours brings that to you, and you just highlight the moment? What does that look like?
So Tasting Tours works with over 30 different restaurants and venues in town. So we kind of are able to pick some of our favorites, some of our favorite experiences, food, taste, all of it. We have a range that we can pick up from. And it depends on the kind of tour you're on. So with the rolling tours, we can go over on the island and explore some of that stuff. For the walking tours, we stay in town, obviously, to make it walkable. But we can kind of, cater the tour to what we think and also some of the preferences of the clients coming in. So
that's exciting too.
It's fun.
So like they could say like, hey, I want to book a tour with Molly,
Yes.
and then they could do a custom tour with you, or they could do one that's already like predestined, or how does that work?
So we pick.
I'm just thinking
kind
about
of,
brides. Yeah, like brides are like so super picky.
yeah,
and like,
yeah.
I'd love to go to Oddbirds.
Oh, well,
and then after that we can go to Meehan's. Like, do they ever get like
Totally.
that?
They can totally do that too if they have preference places. One thing that it's really neat about it is if you have already been on a tour, we kind of keep track of that. We do keep track of that.
So it's
every
different
tour
every
is
time.
different.
Oh,
Yeah, we make
cool.
sure that it's a different experience so you can come back.
That's fun.
And like it's not just a one and done. We keep it interesting.
That takes
and
so much time to do.
Yeah.
yeah, so it's yeah, you can keep doing it because it's fun.
So
It's-
where are
it's
we
fun.
meeting you tomorrow night? Like to start.
Tomorrow night, you're meeting us at the Paladar pop-up, which is only there for a few more days. We are going to miss them
Oh my God, they
so
did
much. It has
so
been such
good.
a magical experience there.
Best hot chocolate I've ever had. It was so
Literally,
good.
it
I'm
reminds
sorry,
me.
they have the best the empanadas and
So
the
good.
rum cake. And what else did I
Yeah,
have? I had like 12
yeah.
different things.
Everything. I don't know. Our platter we get there on the tasting tours has like 6 or 7 different little desserts on it.
Yes.
It's
So good.
so beautifully done. She writes, "Happy." What are we at? We're at Happy New Year's. It was
Yeah.
or Merry Christmas. Like in the most. It is. They are.
It's charm.
Phenomenal.
And that's what's really
so charming.
It makes it memorable. And that's what tasting tours really is about, is making these moments memorable. I
Right.
mean, you really can experience, like you said, St. Augustine in so many different facets, in so many different ways, because there are so many stories to be able to share. And now you're going on this tour with the legendary Captain Mayhem,
Yeah.
which he's got so many incredible. I mean, the dude's been here for 114 years. It's amazing how he still is roaming the streets and telling the tales.
And I'm actually yet to meet the dude, so I'm
Are you
excited.
kidding?
You guys have a more insider.
Oh
look
my
at that. I have
God.
not yet met Captain
Oh,
Mayhem.
oh my
Something
God.
else.
I'm excited.
His story is actually extraordinary. He was a magician in Vegas and then found St. Augustine into something super incredible. And just his a fixture in our town. We just love him
Ah,
so much. And
awesome.
a part of the Pirate Museum, obviously
Yes,
another big
that's what I
sponsor of our
hear.
show. But I love Captain Mayhem.
Yeah.
We are going to have such a blast on this tour. How long is the tour running for?
45 minutes is like the tour time. That's probably not what you're asking. You're probably asking. I think he goes until the 10th, I believe.
Okay, cool.
But one thing that's neat about it is we have obviously a really popular The Grinch, in our different. We've got Lump of Coal, who's a singer, our singing elf.
Yeah.
And
Santa. You have Santa too.
Yes, Santa, yes, and Scrooge. So they're obviously our Christmas characters. The cool thing about Captain Mayhem is we are going to keep him year round.
Oh,
So super exciting. Just gives such a fun way to
Different.
see
He's
the town. So not just
incredible.
Nights of Lights, but going and having
Yeah.
a little bit of that pirate's life for me here in St.
Yeah.
Augustine, right? That we're all about. That's one thing I love about our city too. I tell people, friends when they come in, I'm like, I love it because you can go downtown almost any day of the week and see someone dressed up as a pirate.
Yeah.
It's pirates for sure.
Hey.
So talk about the partnership with Tasting Tours too. I find it fascinating because you're doing such a really great Instagram moment. I mean, we are totally exploring with you every single day or every time you post. This is a really cool way to kind of enhance your brand and kind of marry with the Tasting Tours.
Yeah.
How did this partnership really collide together?
We had mutual friends, and they reached out to me, and kind of what I was doing just worked with what they are doing, and so
Were you worried
yeah.
about time constraints or anything like that? Because you're busy. I mean,
I am busy. I actually homeschool
my goodness.
my kids. Yeah, but I freed up a lot of time though. So in Oregon, I had a farm with about 50 animals. I had a little horse farm. And
Hot farm mom, love
yes,
it.
yes. So I have a lot more time, and I
Really?
thrive off ADHD
Yeah.
and
Yes,
chaos.
that's how we are.
So I am,
Yep.
I am, life is complicated. I like to make it more complicated.
Yeah.
So, anyways, now I live in a neighborhood with pools, and I'm close to the beach.
Okay,
and we
okay.
did a full lifestyle,
Yeah.
360 turnaround. But yeah, I'm busy, but I like that's
How
what
old
I
are
do.
your kids?
My son is 21. My other daughter's 18,
What?
and I have a 13-year-old daughter.
God bless
Okay, I'm
Yeah.
trying to do math in my head right now. My math is not mathing, clearly.
The weird thing is I'm only 27.
Yes.
I'm actually 63. It's
Oh,
just the tallow.
you look
The
really
tallow.
good. That tallow. I gotta get that
Gotta
tallow.
love a shameless plug.
Love a tallow. Where can people find that tallow page?
Colonialbalm.com is our website, and also at colonial_tallow on Instagram.
Perfect. We'll put that in comments. I
Yeah.
love that.
Yes.
Have you been able, because you come from such a big farming community, have you experienced anything out in Hastings? Have you seen the farms? Have you done anything out there yet? If you haven't, we're going.
I have.
Okay.
Yes, and we actually have a Clydesdale here that we board at the Florida Agricultural Museum.
Oh
that
my
my
God.
13-year-old daughter shows. So we still.
Can we
yes,
come
I'm a big horse collector. Okay.
I used to ride horses.
Yeah,
I rode
okay.
equestrian. Can we come play with your horse?
Absolutely. So you can actually. What's awesome too, the Florida Agricultural Museum. It's only like 15 minutes from here. You also can do 1 or 2 hour trail rides there.
Stop.
So they have at any time we're hooking it up. You guys got to come out.
Let's
We got to go on a
I'd-
trail ride. We got to
I'd
go
love
play.
to do-
yeah.
I'd love
Oh my
to.
God, you guys.
Go play cowgirls. Yeah,
We're do-
cowboys,
we're
cowgirls.
doing
Yep.
this.
Cowgirls. That would be
Cowgirls.
amazing.
I like it.
Cowgirls.
Yes.
Talk about this horse though. What's the name of the horse?
Her name's Glow. Her short for Glorilla. Named by my 13-year-old daughter because that was her birthday present last year.
I love her so much.
Glorilla.
yes. Her vibe fits my daughter's vibe for sure.
How old's the horse?
She's 10.
Aw.
Yes, and I love.
Majestic.
Oh, she's magical. She's
And a
the
Clydesdale. I love them.
yeah. So I
They're
mean,
so
her hooves
cool.
are about this big around.
Yeah.
And I love seeing
Clydesdale
mine.
in Florida, harder to manage. I mean, I'm sure.
It is actually. So I've had draft horses for a very long time, and it's a whole different thing out here in Florida. Like it's
whole
harder.
nother
It's
language.
harder for them for
Yeah.
sure. Definitely
Same
some
thing
more
with the
stuff.
sheepdog or other
Right.
animals.
Wait,
too.
how
Yeah.
did you obviously can't put the horses on the airplane to come here, so they had to go in a trailer to drive all the way from Oregon to Florida?
So I actually didn't bring any of my horses from. My best friend bought all 5 of my horses and still owns them.
That's
She's
amazing.
one of the biggest farmers in the Oregon area where we came from. So we still get to go back and see him several times a year, which we
That's
love.
amazing.
And my best friend and my daughter's best friend, who's her daughter.
Oh, stop.
So we get to go back and ride with them there. So we actually bought just this horse.
Okay.
Yes.
That is
Glorilla.
amazing.
Decided to take a break from the all over. I like going and visiting the farm and not having to take care of the
Take
entire
care
thing.
of the farm.
That's a
That's a whole
lot.
nother-
Dream
we-
fulfilled. Been
Yeah.
there, done that. I like being able to go to the beach
Yeah.
after I ride instead of doing all the work.
So some of the issues that farmers have around here is obviously the legacy of the farm versus developers. I mean, we've been really active on that story. Does Oregon kind of have the same sort of situation over there? I know it's nationwide, right?
Definitely. So my best friend from childhood, she has the biggest farm in our area now. There used to be a lot of farms in the community. She is now the only one in that area.
that
It is
blows me
all
away.
developed around it. So they're
Oh my
this
goodness.
precious 100 acres right in the middle of town,
Yeah.
which is pretty magical.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's definitely becoming a lot more like that, just like here for
Definitely,
sure.
yeah.
It keeps
you can
expanding.
see the struggle with what farmers are like. I mean, we were talking to Amanda from Wesley Wells Farms, who really was focusing on, these checks sometimes come at you, and they're so massive, and so it's so hard to say no. But
Yeah.
you got to preserve the legacy. She got choked up when she was talking. Remember this interview? And
Yes.
she was like, "Look at my kids. This is the future of our farm, and we're trying to teach our kids, steward them, to
Yeah.
keep this going." Because a check isn't going to erase an entire legacy. So
it's so important, and it's such a beautiful way to grow up
Yeah.
too. It's such a I love being able to, even like I said, we kind of get the best of both worlds. We get to go and have those farm girl days,
Yeah,
and then
yeah,
come
yeah.
home and hang. But it's such an important part of life history.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like to keep those traditions, and it's important. What are we without farmers?
Totally.
This girl likes to eat.
See?
So
We do
it's,
too.
know,
Okay,
Yes.
so that brings me to a question.
Okay.
What is, if you had to pick one thing about St. Augustine, what would you, if it had, food, culture, people, what do you think everyone should experience at least once? Like, is there like a typical restaurant you really enjoy, or what's one thing?
Gosh, that is like the biggest thing on the tour. Everyone asks me, what's your favorite place? And I'm like, I don't have a favorite place because there's so many. And I love to keep trying different places. There's so many unique venues and places. But I think, again, back to history stuff, if you're coming to St. Augustine for the first time, do a tour.
Yeah.
Be a full...
You're not a tourist. You're
tourist,
actually
yeah.
super cool, like, if you do these tours. Because it's
For
like
real.
a really exclusive, fun experience that
Yeah.
is, you feel like you're the only one on the tour. I
Yeah.
mean, really, truly, you get whisked away, and it is such a beautiful moment to do.
Yeah. And it's just such a great way to learn about, I feel like so much of the heartbeat of our city is its history, right? Like and we also have awesome people, I gotta say. Like,
And you have maneuvers to get through traffic. Like,
Yes.
you guys know what to do.
Yes.
Like, I love that.
Yeah. So, and the tasting tours, one thing I love about the tasting tours too that's been so fun is I'm a foodie. I love to go out and eat and drink and be above all, in everything. One thing that's so neat about it is it's a lot of hidden gems. Like a lot of places, even I thought I'd been everywhere, done everything. And on the tours, there's so many little hidden gems. Literally over half of them I'd never been to.
It's amazing. I
So-
mean, that's how we found French Pantry. I mean, there's
Yes,
just so
there's
many
so
that we
many.
could shout. Yeah,
Yeah.
that I love. And how do you balance it all? I mean, we had such a great chat with you right now, but like, I'm just listening and I'm thinking, God, you were a super mom. How do you balance it all?
She takes naps.
I don't. I'm a hot mess. I don't nap. I stay up till all hours of the night, and I'm scrolling my phone. I don't know how I do it.
Then I need tallow.
You know
I am getting tallow.
It's all about that tallow life. I don't, man. I mean, it's like, you know, so I say I have the days. I have the days that I go glam, then the days that I go unrecognizable. And it's, I say that's my balance, right? Sometimes I'm in sweatpants with my hair pulled back, greasy under a hat.
Yes, love it.
So it's like, the nice thing is it's camouflage. People don't recognize me at those moments.
Stop.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness.
So what would you say to somebody out there that, you know, loves what you do and also has a vision, and they're just a little bit afraid to take that first step to jump into the whole idea of celebrating our town? Maybe that could be the idea, or just being an entrepreneur. Like, what would you say to that person right now that's a little bit on the fence?
Do it awkward. That's one of my best. You know what I mean? Just start doing it, and
You'll make it happen.
Don't think about it. Just start.
You'll always have the people that'll fan your flames. You'll always have the people that'll support you, like your girls, Dawn, Sephora, Ashim. All of them are still they'll always support you. And then their support group starts supporting you.
Absolutely.
And then that's the beauty of it all when it all comes together, because you're putting out positive messages, you're putting out inspiration. I think that's important too for people to experience.
It's true. It opens up so many doors. I've met so many amazing people and had so many awesome opportunities, and it just keeps bringing on the good stuff, you know.
I love it.
So
what a great chat. Thank you so much
Thanks, guys. It's
for
been fun.
stopping by today. Can you tell everybody, let's just run down how they can follow you, how they can get on your tours, and how to really celebrate Explore St. Augustine with Molly?
Yeah, so on Instagram, again, it's at Explore St. Augustine with Molly. Also, to book a tour with Tasting Tours, it's tastingtours.com. We've got lots of fun, different tours to do. And then the tallow is colonialbalm.com, and we also have free shipping for local for local St. Augustine stuff
I
too.
do
so,
love a free ship.
I'm about to order.
Yes.
Yep.
So excited. Thank you so much for your time
Thanks,
today.
guys.
Thank
Thanks
you,
for having
Molly.
me.
All right, Sonnies, we're going to take a quick break with Maritime Creative and Flashes and Brilliance.